Grandma's last ride. Is it? Oh. Yo, she gonna go out in style, though. Do a kickflip, Grandma! All right, Grandma's gonna do an even sicker flip this time. Let's go! This architect accidentally built a death ray that melts cars and fries eggs. Again, melts cars. Good Lord, that is seriously not cool. Wow, I'd probably get a sunburn just thinking about this building. Get a bone broken every time you slide down. Jeez, dude. Perfect picture, seconds before disaster. I guess if you're ready for it, it can be kind of fun. This bike track in Croatia. Oh, what a good day for a face plant. All right, what do we have here? Gonna burn down the park. Not a fan of that projector. Right. This'll totally work. Step out of a bathtub, down a flight of stairs, anyone? No, I'm good. I'm good with the normal shower I have. This hair bleach that looks like a box of cereal. Are you kidding me? What is this garbage? This bad boy. Oh my God, what is that called again? Is that the Reliant Robin? Am I thinking of the right car? Either way, wow. How in the world did the engineers think this was a smart idea? At least build it with a roll cage. Welcome to Brazilian engineering. Rules? There are no rules. Is that supposed to be stairs? It looks like a saw. Taking your eyes off the road for too long or too often could cause a crash, resulting in your injury or death to others. Focus your attention on driving. Okay, let me tap my freaking touchpad in the car. This is great. This is... Caution, gumballs and bouncing balls mixed together. Wow, it's great to know that you put a sign on here telling us you're stupid. Desert Edition Claymore. Ouch. Leaving the do not out of the search result. Had a seizure? Now what? Hold the person down or try to stop their movements. Put something in the... Are you serious? Okay. Wow. God forbid you have a baby or a little dog. Oh boy, that's slightly awful. You know, I do gotta wonder, what's going through the minds of these people when they design this shit? Because it's clearly not safety. Emergency door release in a few trams in my city. What? How the literal hell is that legal? No, serious question. I know this ain't the USA that this is in, but how in the Time for a nice refreshing drink of... Why? This one kind of hurts my eyes. Stop. What the hell is this? Sure does look nifty. Sure doesn't seem safe for nifty, though. It looks nice, sure. But I didn't even know that was a real extinguisher. Sorry, I was staring at it wondering what the hell you were talking about. Are you serious? Stocking juice next to dishwasher detergent at Walmart. Where's the juice? And where's the detergent? Failure is not an option. If that's your front door, might I suggest a doormat? That would explain why my ankle hurts. Ultra flight kickball. Not for kicking. Oh, for God's sake. China, you guys are just not getting the point of these. Lift is broken because of the fire alarm and my man can't leave. All right then, are you serious? Okay, we've got a Ferris wheel on a pile of bricks you can find in every American home's backyard. Yeah, I would love to ride this. You know, I've honestly wondered about this for the longest time. I mean, think about it. This can't be the absolute worst thing in the world, right? I've seen much worse car mods. And look, it probably gets ice cold up in that. Yes, that seems like a smart driveway solution. I guess I'm selling my car because I'm never going into that garage. All right, we have the rectal one and the oral one. Okay. I understand notating which is for which, but this looks like a hospital or a doctor's office. Do you not sanitize these incredibly, stupidly, thoroughly beforehand anyway? Every time? Multiple times? Imagine trying to turn the radio up, and you end up going backwards on the highway. Yeah, I've driven in that truck before. Dodge, what the literal hell is your problem? And I know it's not just Dodge. Wasn't this like a Chrysler thing? Either way, very stupid and not at all safe. Thanks a lot, guys. I mean, the potential is there. All right, we have allergy relief and women's laxative. Well, lucky for you, whenever I go to take medicine out of my medicine cabinet, I read it just to make sure. You should always do that. It's a no-brainer. What was their first idea? Stairs made from piles of rusty nails? What is this shit, man? One thing goes wrong and you have a fucking rock slide in your house. Super fruity, kneadable erasers. Each one has a different fruit smell. Sold at elementary school book fairs. Oh, yep. I do remember those. God, what a terrible idea. Find the shower. Ooh, I love this game. All right, let's see. There it is, right above the bidet and toilet. At the bottom of the poop dungeon. Is there a drain down there? I think there's a little drain down there. Wow, this is the type of bathroom you just want to show off to your friends for the novelty. Look at my horrifying bathroom. No one's allowed to use it because I don't want you to die or be eaten. The Cannonball Loop water slide. A slide so dangerous, it was shut down almost immediately after opening. I can see why. That is not a good idea. This spike in my shower just waiting to catch me slipping. I would not be showering in there until that was removed. Very sneaky stairs. Oh, that's not cool. I'd have to put like a piece of gaff tape on that thing. Bright yellow. In the 1930s, you could buy artificial snow made out of 100% asbestos. We really did use that shit for stuff we didn't need to, didn't we? Nuclear power plant and spider farm. What could go wrong? Not much, let me tell you. This Russian stadium didn't meet FIFA's regulation on capacity, so they added 18,000 seats in the most terrifying way possible. Now, their cool stadium looks like utter garbage. Not that stadiums are cool, I think they're complete dumpster trash and wastes of, yes, taxpayers' money, but whatever. This is the biggest abomination of them all. All right, we have the electric box and cool, let's put the sprinkler right up its butthole. Stairwell in a hotel I stayed in. Maybe you should no longer stay in said hotel. Probably break an ankle. Great idea. And you can keep the trucks running for warmth. I mean, that is actually a cool idea, but if you turn them on, you all know what's gonna happen. Candy scented hand sanitizer. Look, I like scented hand sanitizer, but come on. For $25, you can turn your yard into a death trap. Don't trip. All right. Tequila rustic sculpture. Rustic metal agave plant for outdoor. Yeah, that would be a good way to die, wouldn't it? 1940 helmets with communication tubes. Sure. What the hell? Uber will soon know if you're drunk and could refuse to pick you up. That defeats the whole point of Uber. You are correct. It does. I think we've hit a wall here, guys. Wow, quite legitimately. Was the escalator still running? There's no way. Car manufacturers, what if we made a transmission dial? Me? Let me just adjust my volume. Yep. Seriously, yep. It's a really surefire way to completely destroy your car on accident. Cosmic candy. Hard wax beans. Okay, what kind of stairs is that even? Ooh, really dumb ones. Seriously, what is up with people trying to redesign stairs? They're stairs. We don't need anything special. Wheelchair X Games? That also seems to be a recurring theme. This apartment in London with no front door. Just stairs leading to a window. Wouldn't want to use this one, drunk. Wow, that better be cheap. I know it's not because it's in London, but that better be cheap. If I walk into an apartment I'm thinking about renting and there's no door to get in, dude, immediate 50% discount, motherfucker. Is your shower wiring up to code? No? Yeah, we didn't think so. Oh, I am not a fan. Hope you don't drop anything. Yeah, me too. What's going on here? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Nah, it works, just don't touch it. Like ever, though. You have to go and turn off the breaker to get that thing out of the wall. Why does this feel so much more dangerous than everything else we've seen here today? A stiff wind? All your coworkers are dead. Not suitable for children 3 years of age or younger. Well, that does seem a little odd, but whatever. It's a fucking button. Demonstrated above is a new fire signal box that locks the hand of the alarm sender until released by a policeman or fireman with a key, thus deterring the sending of false alarms. Okay, great. All right, you want to pull the fire alarm?
You must sacrifice yourself.
This 1930s design lets you hang your baby over the side of a building in a cage. Urban hell. Urban hell. The only way you can get your kid outside is to hang it outside the window. Don't live there. Just move to the middle of the ocean. Fresh air everywhere. Similar design. One can kill and one tastes good. I wonder which one tastes good. Probably that bleach. Yummy, yummy. Thank you, Tesco. Apparatus for facilitating the birth of a child by centrifugal force? Ooh, 1965 was wild. Hey, who's the doc on this? Inventors. George B. Blonsky and Charlotte E. Blonsky. If you two are still alive somehow, what the hell were you actually smoking? Do not unzip mattress cover. Don't unzip it. We really enjoyed this mattress for the first year and a half. Our son had an accident on the mattress, so we tried to clean it without removing the cover, but we couldn't get the stain out. We regrettably then decided to remove the outer cover and unleashed an invisible fiberglass storm into our house. We've spent thousands of dollars trying to remediate this disaster. We hired ServPro to help filter out all of the glass particles in the air. We have little fiberglass shards in everything that won't wash out. We'll have to throw out all of our clothing, the bed, mattresses, sheets, blankets, towels, and pretty much everything with cotton. By the way, I called Zinus and they told me, yes, we are aware. That's why it says to not remove the cover. Then why did you put a zipper on it? If you took the time to read this, please listen to me. Why is there fiberglass in a mattress? Warning label inside of a helmet I received when we rented four-wheelers. All right, let's see. This helmet is a novelty item only and is not made for, intended for, nor designed for use as a protective piece of headgear under any circumstances. The manufacturer disclaims all responsibility if used in any manner, I guess any manner is a word now, other than as a novelty item made in China. Well, I'd be going back into the rental area and saying, hey, Natural selection, kiddies arena. Use of the kiddies arena carries with it significant risk, with the potential to cause injury or in some cases death. Participation is voluntary. You may withdraw participation at any time. Can we really though? Construction of the Hindenburg. Yes, those are ladders. Oh my god. Wow. What do you think they said to you if you ever brought up, hey, maybe we shouldn't be standing on 100-foot ladders? Definitely made of wood. At least that's how it looks. God, look, they're on wagons. Wow, it was a different time. Seems legit. I've seen this one before. Don't trust carnivals. Just don't, dude. Absolutely not. I'm 6 feet tall, and this high voltage line that is almost invisible at night was getting closer and closer to my head. Wow, that is real low, dude. That's gonna start a fire, or kill someone that accidentally walks into it. Just run out and go for it. Just look both ways, man. Just look both ways. Do kids use marble physics? I feel like I've seen stuff like this before, though. You put your legs over each bar and slide down that way in the most uncomfortable fashion imaginable? Was looking for a budget mattress when I saw this. Do not unzip the mattress cover. We really enjoyed this mattress for the first year and a half. Our son had an accident on the mattress, so we tried to clean it without removing the mattress cover, but couldn't get the stain out. We regrettably then decided to remove the outer cover and unleash an invisible fiberglass storm into our house. We've spent thousands of dollars trying to remediate this disaster. We hired ServPro to help filter out all of the fiberglass particles in the air. We have little fiberglass shards in everything that won't wash out. We'll have to throw out all of our clothing, bed, mattresses, sheets, blankets, towels, and pretty much everything with cotton. By the way, I called Zinus, and they told me, yes, we are aware, and that's why it says not to remove the cover. Then why did you put a zipper on it? Wow, how is that legal to do? These dino bath growers compared to medicine. I would love a stegosaurus in my stomach. Microwave. Do not microwave. Oh, pillar in the middle of the highway in San Fernando, Philippines. Wow, it actually is just straight up in the middle of the road. Impresses me every day. Probably one of the fastest lawnmowers and dangerous I've ever seen, okay? Ride on lawnmower. Hey, it's free though. Come on, think about it. Can't be that bad, right? How do you steer? No, for real. This reflection-free glass is nearly invisible. Wait, hold on. Okay, I can see the edge. This is freaking me out. No. I can smell the plastic burning from here already. Wow, nice. You're charging 30 pounds? Or 100 pounds? Really? You're a genius. These obstacles are almost invisible on the bike lane. Wow, how smart. Couldn't have painted them a different color, maybe to stand out so cyclists don't die? I don't know what. Cities are so hostile when it comes to cyclists and homeless people, but cyclists are what we're talking about now. On the floor of a doctor's office. If you trip on it, you're you're in the right place. Okay, seriously? How many times has someone tripped over this and then told the doctor, hey man, I'm gonna sue that hurt path in my city? Your tires are a little skinny to be on that path safely, what the hell? Uber will soon know if you're drunk and could refuse to pick you up. So that defeats the entire point of Uber? Yeah, it really does. Cool. The nuclear power plant and the spider farm. What could go wrong? Well, let's see. You guys ever seen eight-legged freaks? Or even better yet, arachnophobia? Huh. I hope people know that they have to hop over your path to your house. Look, it's pretty, but not safe. Okay, so that is what appears to be a swimming pool with a telephone line or power line, I don't give a in it. Incredible. Roads just got painted in Hollister, California. Yes, this is real. What the actual hell is their problem? The person who designed this must have really hated kids. Yeah, probably. The person who invented that electric slide must have hated kids anyway. I mean, seriously, you come out of that thing a superhero with electric powers. This new candy. Oh, it's just wax. Before its closure in 1998, Hong Kong's Kai Tak Airport was known as one of the most difficult to fly into. The airport was located right in the city, and planes required a 45-degree turn to line up with the runway, quite literally flying in between high-rise buildings to land. Honestly, one of the dumbest things ever. We have some of the smartest people on the planet designing things like this. Well, at least it closed, right? New airport? Maybe less god-awful? This seems risky. Yes, that does seem quite risky. 50-50 chance. Welcome to Brazilian engineering. Rules? There are no rules. I love that staircase is just a giant saw. Gibraltar International Airport has a freeway that crosses the runway. Oh yeah, I do remember hearing about this. Seriously? We can't do any better. No one can do any better than this. This is the best idea. This Russian stadium didn't meet FIFA's regulation on capacity, so they added 18,000 seats in the most terrifying way possible. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna die on that. This rusty nail on my back brush. Or back brush, excuse me. What the hell, dude? Why? This bench made of an old window for putting on shoes. Woo! Can't wait to get a shard of glass up my ass. Inexplicable box and post in front of a service screen. The yellow is useless because people walk up to the screen looking upwards. Woohoo! I love this. Prototype seatbelts. Yeah. We all had to start somewhere. At least they got the lap belt right? Wow. Still don't know how this was ever thought of in the first. Seriously. These cars were death traps from the get-go, and you want me to wrap something around my neck? Thank God for the 3-point. Every chair in this resort fits through the deck, and the majority of people who stay here are seniors. Yay! Let me show you around the house. Wait, don't go there. Oh. Yeah, because you'll break your f***ing leg. I work at KFC, and they supply cheap gloves that ruin within a day, and we can't order more for a week. So I guess I get third-degree burns for my paycheck. Nope, absolutely not. I'm sorry, I'm telling you right now, they can go f*** themselves. I mean, what are they expecting of you? Yeah, the gloves don't work, and holes keep appearing in them. I am burning myself. F*** you. There is no railing, so don't slip, especially when it's icy in the winter. Oh, that is a good point. I'll make sure to be super careful. Razor thing brake lights on the 5N, extremely difficult to see in broad daylight. Wow, how was that legal for them to do? Oh, hell yeah, this looks like a level in a video game. Why did we make it in real life? Oh, it's even better. Remember we were talking about sprinklers a second ago, or in the last video, I guess I should say, the last one that I recorded anyway. This is even better. What a nice waste of water. Grass is already a giant waste of our potable water, but man, this sure makes me feel better. This Snow White ring stabs me every time it catches on something. Maybe stop wearing it. Hey, you know, if I crash, I'm going out like a true man. God, just looking at the inside of this car, I need a tetanus shot. All right, coffee mix 2-in-1, sugar-free. Oh, except for the 16 grams that are in there. Yeah, woohoo, sick. They meant no sugar added, right? And I present to you the swing of death. Ugh. Oh, thanks, I'm good. I'm not crossing that bridge to Terabithia. Hope you don't drop anything. Yeah, me too. Good God, no. Go ahead, spend the taxpayers' dollars on a decorative circle in the middle of an intersection. What could go wrong? Really? This is not a traffic circle. Wow. Get rid of it. $1, $3, and $30 extension cords. I mean, okay. maybe don't buy $1 extension cords, you know? This bike rack, or bike track, excuse me, I read that wrong. Oh, perfect! I wonder how many injuries this has caused. Those exposed wires were in a public shower. Wow, yay, I love it here. It's so safe and comforting. Flammable tissue paper meet hot electrical bulb. Wow, this playful donkey piñata lamp would be a great accent for a party or special event. And when you burn down the house, everyone will make sure to remember that evening. Although to be fair, LED bulbs don't usually get hot enough to burn down anymore. A Brazilian sidewalk with a hole in it leading to someone's house. Straight up, just a hole. Wonder if anybody's tried to sue that person. Even, like, not saying it's their fault if you fall in the hole, because it's not. They didn't build the place, I'm just saying. Car manufacturers, what if we made a transmission dial? Me? Let me just adjust my volume. Alright, well, I do have to say that if the dial is down there, nowhere near the radio, maybe this mistake is on you. Although, if it's like those Dodge trucks that has it right next to the volume knob on the radio, yeah, absolutely.
U.S. elementary school playground parent constructed fort in 1976.
My child's been hurt. I'm suing the people who built this.
That would be you, madam.
Timmy, learn to stop climbing things, okay? Mwah.
Someone is getting impaled or losing an eye on this bed. To be fair, an eyeball sticking on one of these bedposts would make for a great ornament towards the overall theme. The Goodyear inflatoplane prototype in the 1950s. I assume if it pops, you just die. This was back in the day when people didn't realize that birds had beaks and claws. Found in a computer lab.
It's fine, just don't touch it. Don't touch anything around it. Don't touch the air near it. Don't touch any of the oxygen in your vicinity.
This lamp that makes it where you can't plug things in fully. Not only making it useless, but attempts to plug stuff in could lead to an exposed hot pin, aka a fire hazard.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't let you charge that. Sir, my architectural purpose is to literally ban you from doing so.
So the braille on the alarm and stop button on this bus are the same. How the blind must get into such a fright only hearing screaming and panic whenever they just want to get off the bus. At least it's padded. The middle slide is yellow. This is to disguise the pee that children make upon noticing the immovable object awaiting them at the end. Toilets for disabled people are located upstairs in a restaurant in Stockholm. How considerate to allow a toilet for the disabled. Let's just head up to it and it's a bit tricky. The disabled sign is literally someone in a wheelchair. How did you not think about this when making the disabled toilet? Electricians are gone until the next job phase. They left this live wire in an occupied remodel. Just like the end of that wire, these electricians like to live on the edge. Not even a dad. Weren't these things recalled for breaking ankles? Yeah, that kid's jumping for joy because he's about to get a big payout for his mummy and daddy. Found this in the hallway outside my theater class. Excellent. I finally have an alibi for when I accidentally wet myself at school.
No, guys, so this is bubbler. I didn't realize it was turned the wrong way, and yep.
These are called bubblers in Australia, by the way. Don't question why. I don't understand either. Non-approved method of transport. Hey, this man approves of it, and that's the only approval you need in life. Your own. Absolutely aspirational, except for the fact that you're on the back of a truck going 100 kilometers down the road. The panel on these recessed outlets had cutouts exactly the size of the outlets. People have made adjustments as needed. Visually, they looked practical, but in practice, they're practically useless. There's a self-deprecating joke there somewhere. Trying to overclock a Core i9 CPU. That's sarcasm.
Is it clocked yet? Hang on, let me load up Minecraft.
This is some very risky laundry detergent packaging. Now this makes sense, see, they'll buy a generic packaging for all their products regardless of what kind of product it is. This way they buy in bulk for cheaper and save the environment by not making so many different custom designs. Also, accidentally possibly poisoning a human, which then further saves the environment. Brand new building's parking driveway blocked by electrical equipment. Yeah, I'm glad I don't work here. Have fun trying to get in when someone's trying to get out. They said bring a dessert and a game to the party, so I hit 2 birds with 1 stone. Don't worry guys, it's easy. I used one of my big toes. Just imagine the fun you'll have when you're eating this cake and you notice a slight crunch, remains of something. It feels like hard plastic. Fake blood that's unsafe for the mouth is clearly advertised in the mouth on package. Vampire blood to make you bleed and foment the mouth as you pass out on the floor. Children's Playground in 1912. And people say Squid Game's an original series. Kids have been playing it for generations. They just didn't realize. This is my only plug cord. No plug for you. No, I ban it. Or in this case, bar it from you. Dinner plates that poison your food? Then why? Why do you make them if they're not for that? It's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's just, it's just a complete waste of resources, It's not like the world is ending due to overconsumption of things. It's fine. Fine. It's fine. This Airbnb has the basement door positioned so it blocks the bathroom door on the left. If someone opens it while you're in the bathroom, you'll be blocked in. Well, the only solution is to leave that bathroom door open. Serenade your guests and loved ones at your Airbnb with the scent of your Taco Bell dinner. I'm loving it. That's a different brand. Shut up. Power tool battery explosion. Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe it's time to replace the battery. I'm not sure. Fuel gauge in this car. At a glance, it's pretty confusing. Oh, wow. So many options to misinterpret this. Is the red the fuel level? Is the white at the top the fuel level? Is the fuel cap sign the fuel level? Either way, it's nice to know that I can drive with further anxiety than just with reckless drivers on the road. How my grandpa put up a scaffolding. Oh, it's not even on the ground. It's, wow. Grandpa really wants to make sure he sends you all off with a big payout. These super visible stairs. What do you mean? That's just a floor that... Safety approved ratchet strap. Ooh, a giddily game of what's more concerning, the rusting of the strap or the discoloration of that fire extinguisher. All good, just replacing my split air conditioner, right? You can be assured you're getting top-notch I don't care about you service when they put their entire toolbox on top of your plants. Well, that sucks. Oh, the poor mechanic who did this. Let's be real though, it'll be more like, yeah, so we noticed there's this dent on the side. Did you want us to fix that too? That was there before, we just noticed it before as well. We would have expected some road signs when visiting an archaeological area, then we have found them. Oh, the designer would have felt so proud of these two. Look at the little brown outlines on them. Oh, they tried. This stair in my hotel room. They call these murder hotels, not because people have murdered in them before, but because the hotels try and murder you. The handlebar in the new sauna burnt my hand and almost sent me back into the heater. Fascinating. At no point did this clearly professional facility consider that a metal object in a sauna would get hot.
No, it's fine, because that's the door. So the door won't get hot because it's all glass, so the heat won't get to it.
This outlet at my school. One of the most consistent lessons you'll learn at this school is tripping hazards. Ah, yes, the eye washer where you can also charge your phone or yourself. Essentially a Goldberg machine of consecutive calamities. Get chemicals in your eye, wash yourself off. Oh, never mind, you're electrocuted. Oh, you fall on back over to the fire extinguisher. It would be a real shame if someone kicked the bricks out. Don't let the intrusive thoughts win. Don't let the intrusive thoughts win. Ah, the best gift you can give this Christmas to your family. Shoot the kids. Hang the family. Frame them all. This double-sided exit sign. In case of emergency, please emerge. Gotta love a green stop sign. It's a sneaky stop sign. It's undercover. It's trying to camouflage with its surroundings. It's not even angled or anything to guide the drainage. It just dribbles onto the floor. Where is the sink here? Where does it drain to? Like, where's the intention with this? Minimalism has gone too far. Kid's toy. Or a game of who can go to the longest without smacking the back of their head onto the ground. Thank goodness for products like these creating equal opportunity. Finally, concussions won't be restricted to college football players. Who deserves this? Honestly, no one. I don't think anyone deserves this horror. Hey, can I pass you my phone for a sec?
No, please, no! Ah!
The dishes are done. Thanks for getting onto that, Satan. Careful, they're still hot. What in the God's name of Minecraft architecture is this? Technically, there's still a door access to the toilet. It's just a trap door. I hope this is on a boat or something that explains such a... Oh, it's so bad. Wow. Is that a ladder bridge? There are windows. There's a side of that building that still has the bridge space for you to walk on, but no? Okay, let's build a ladder bridge. This is why men die more than women. It's not that we're stupider, it's just we're more inherently lazy about our safety. An uncomfortable 3-beam bench at a hospital bus stop. Hey, you know that juiciest, most cushiony part of the human body? Yeah, let's make people rely on their quads and tailbone instead. This is our housekeeping storage room. There are many like it, but this one is ours. Look at all those electrical appliances that are definitely checked regularly for safety. Absolutely. Not a fire hazard in sight. Turning on the stove burns the wall. Oh wow, is this an aesthetic that takes me back to renting out with fellow uni students? The cheap tiled wall, the cupboard always next to the stove that is just far too close to it. Though I'm confused by the space next to the stove there. It's all like clean and you can put things on it because your housemates aren't totally messy pigs. Yeah, I've just never seen it before. So it's fascinating. The street sign in Lithuania. So when you get to this area, you just want to hang around for a while, for a long while. Who published my sister's wedding photos already? I haven't seen them yet. How did that even happen? You just wait. Give it about 30 minutes and relax to the serenade of various obscenities shouted into the void. This here has no window. Everything is visible from the next building's balcony. So you're fine. You got good old LG there to give you some privacy. Just whenever you need to poop, just lean forward. You're fine. We use this light every day. Well, guess you won't be using it every day now. Good thing he tied off. Don't worry. See, if he falls, the forklift that's not designed to handle sudden changes of force and pressure will catch him, then fall on top of him. Also, is he in a dumpster? It looks like a dumpster. The stairs of doom. Wow, I genuinely thought that was a flat floor until I looked at the right photo. I think I'm developing a complete distrust for any floors now. Every building I enter now, I'm just gonna jump around GTA 5 style. Guys, you know how I was saying the other day that I think the CEO wants to kill us and gain some insurance claim? Yeah.
Oh, what a helpful ramp. Yeah, if you're handicapped, you gotta give us a little air. Give us a little show at the end there, man. The eye gouging is just a fun side benefit. Side benefit, what a stupid design, man. Engineering. Yeah, engineered by the guy from TF2 for sure. Dagnabbit! This cheap charger that almost burned my house down. Yeah, I don't ever buy cheap chargers for this exact reason. Teach your kids to chew on electrical outlets. What could go wrong? What? You've gotta be kidding me. There is no actual goddamn way. Oh, I'm going to charge my flashlight. Plugs. Boom. Wait, what? Oh, good God. Yeah, no thanks. There are some things you really shouldn't cheap out on. Spend a lot of money on an item like a flashlight and it better last forever, dude. For some reason, I got an electrical code violation. I wonder why. Slightly hot boiler next to gas pipe. I still think about the time maintenance sent me a photo of a boiler in one of our buildings. Oh my God, leave. Build the stairs first and the slide later. The kids will be fine. Oh my God, no they won't. Please, no they won't. Hopefully the bottom is anti-slip material. It's probably not. At least it's a funny product, I guess. You know, it's a cute idea, but no. I was at a friend's house and found this Nerf spoon with shooting projectile from the bed. Wait, what? Oh God. Oh no, that's not right. New jumping shoes. 2-in-1 roller skate mats. Oh my God. How's that even allowed? I know that it's Wish, but are you serious? Can you use both of them at the same time? Can you use the jumpy parts and the blades at the same time? Because holy crap, that'd be a fun way to die. Check Scout posting on his Instagram. Oh, great. A wooden barbecue. A wooden grill. That's awesome. I can see it happening. All right, see what oh my God. Are you kidding me? Holy crap. You could be the best free climber in the world, and you'd probably look at this and go, no, dude, what is wrong with you? Stairs with camouflage. That makes it very easy to lose at least your teeth. Oh my God, why do they do this? Does no one check? Does no one bother to think, hey, maybe this pattern would be really dangerous, or look at it when it's done and go, ooh, this is a bit of a hazard. We could get sued. Let's fix this. So many things wrong with these stairs. I hope no one hurts themselves. Oh my God, why are they like that? Just put in an elevator, man. And furthermore, why the ducks? Why the little statues? They're just in the goddamn way. Rich people, dude. No taste whatsoever. My friend's stairs. Okay, well, I don't see a picture of stairs. I see a picture of a gateway straight to death. Why is it always stairs? Of all the things we should be designing safely, you'd think stairs would be good to go by now. Hit the curved part of a step, and down you go. Yep, more goddamn stairs. Ugh, I hate this so much. USB charger in a hotel. All right, let's see. Oh my god, there's no actual way. You've got to be kidding me. That place would be shut down instantly. You bring that to, what, could you do OSHA? Is that who you'd bring this to, or would you bring this to someone else since it's already built? The staircase my friend uses to get downstairs. At least the stepladder is gone. Well, that's good. This apartment in London with no front door. Just stairs leading to a window. Wouldn't want to use this one, drunk. Wow. How much does this cost per month? No, seriously. Toasters, even misused, ought not to actually melt. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's a bit of a design flaw for a toaster to melt itself. Are you kidding me? My 4-year-old told me the nightlight cover comes off all the time, but she just puts it back on while plugged in. There was barely any glue originally. I took this photo after I already added a bunch of hot glue. Jesus. Wow, I have shocked myself with a wall plug once. It's not fun. This candle melts its own container. Nice. Well, it looks like a very expensive, well-produced candle, honestly. I've never known pallets to be anything but fragile. Yeah, pallets fucking suck, dude. This is freaking me out. Dangerous bike path. No, that's just a bike path on hard mode. You can do it. You don't need to be drunk anymore. That's true. I'm instantly inebriated, and I haven't had anything like that to drink today whatsoever. An early 1900s playground. Oh yeah, back when child safety wasn't even remotely in anyone's mind. Not a single thought was given to keeping them safe. They just said, you know what? They'll really like it if it's super tall. Poorly designed and dangerous steps. The sections with tape on them lead to a 3-foot drop-off. And no warning whatsoever other than that? Maybe a sign up top that should say, hey, be careful, you might break your kneecaps. Epic ankle spraining potential. Damn, I feel like some other steps could have been taken here to avoid this exact scenario. A 100, is that milliwatt green laser or megawatt? Either way, used in a star projector. A product that is supposed to be a nightlight for kids. This laser is powerful enough to cause permanent eye damage or blindness, even from reflections. Yeah, it would definitely have to be lower than megawatt. That'd be a little fucking insane. Probably burn the entire house down and blow it up. But yeah, it is a laser. That's a hell of a laser for something that's made for a kid's nightlight. It's still safer to not have this bike lane. What the fuck? That's such a middle finger. You put the time in to make a bike lane and then decided to put up neck-breaking obstacles. This insanely huge gumball that barely fits in my mouth. Bill for scale. Holy crap, that is a huge mofo. And that is a gumball, not a jawbreaker? So at least you have some chance of making it smaller before 2052? Knife sheath that does not have anything at the end to stop the blade from cutting through. What a great sheath. Are you kidding me? That thing cost $4? What does hydrochloric acid do to the skin? Hyaluronic acid, anyway, is well known for its skin benefits, especially alleviating dry skin, reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and speeding up wound healing. I don't think that's the correct acid we asked about here. Somewhere in my beloved home country. Wow. What does that say? Welcome to... Hold on, let me try and zoom in here a little bit. San Antonio? Really? When your PMs try to use up all your white space with extra features. Wait, all of your what? All of your what? Huh. Well, that's certainly a place to put a toilet. Wow. The term wasted space gets thrown around a lot these days, but I think that's space that it's perfectly fine to waste it. It's okay. My charger for a $120 speaker is trying to kill me. Oh, maybe let them know about that. Like, now? My clumsy ass could never. Mine neither. And the worst part is none of these ever have a hand railing. Dude, this stairway has a surprise step. I'll say that's a surprise step. It's a great way to fuck your knee up or your ankle. What was their first idea? Stairs made from piles of rusty nails? Wow, I wish I had the type of money that allows me to be this dumb and this tasteless. Somebody's going to trip on those for sure. Wow. You will never use a single one of those compartments. Park at your own risk. Explain spontaneous combustion to your insurance company. Warning: sunlight reflected from building concentrates heat in parking lot and may cause vehicle damage. Wow, thanks. I guess just use this sign as evidence? The fuel tank rotted out, so I made a new one. No, you didn't. Don't forget to close them. Yeah, I don't think anybody ever would. Again, also don't think you'll ever use these. This homemade camper trailer. Uh-huh. Very nice. It seems to be incredibly stable and well built. Good for you. For $25, you can turn your yard into a death trap. Don't trip. The Tequila Rustic Sculpture. A metal agave plant for patio yards. Okay, sure. That's a great way to trip and die Tomb Raider style. 1940 helmets with communication tubes. Ah, okay. Did that even remotely work? At the very least, it'll warn you after a fair amount of use. I suppose that's true. Why do these hot things melt themselves? I took a picture of wheelchair accessible stairs while visiting Bratislava, Slovakia. That was completely wrong. Wow, yeah, they're really wanting people in wheelchairs to get absolute air, dude. Wavy stairs to make going downstairs more fun. Dude, why is it stairs? Why is it always stairs? A table for your steering wheel. Car steering wheel, desk, and table stand. Great. Well, okay. I doubt it's intended to be used while driving, right? You know, come on. Fire alarm switch in sports gymnasium has metal protection drilled to the wall behind it to avoid being hit by a ball. Inaccessible without a wrench. Okay, but like, why would a ball hitting that activate it? Aren't those designed to be activated a very specific way that an accidental hit from a ball wouldn't set it off anyway? I feel like this would be incredibly illegal, and if the fire marshal or chief saw this, he'd freak the fuck out. And what do you know? We finish off with the worst stairs of them all. Oh my god. Oh, it's always stairs, man. Dagnabbit!
Chevy's 2023 Colorado pickup truck will require touchscreen navigation to control the headlights. Something that many cars have been capable of doing very easily for, I guess, since cars existed. Congratulations, Silicon Valley. You've reached the planet of technological convenience, and instead of landing there, you've just slingshotted around it. Man, I'm calling it right now. In 10 years' time, they're going to introduce a new feature to cars. A light switch next to the steering wheel. The Oceanic app for the Apple Watch Ultra will shut down in the middle of the dive if you exceed 130 feet in depth. Now, I'm genuinely curious about this feature, so I did some little Googling. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration.gov, this watch was clearly designed for conventional scuba diving. It's not at all designed for technical divers, aka people who actually have a profession in diving. So, excuse me while I say,
Oh no, the watch designed for the general public can only work for the general public? Wow, no, color me shocked!
That said, I still have to give them fault because they are Apple, and Apple stinky. Bath in the floor in Hull, UK. You know, it does give the bathroom a feeling of larger space. I kind of dismiss the fact it's a huge hole in the ground as a tripping hazard, because, like, it's at the end of the bathroom itself. I don't know, I'm in mixed opinions on this one. I can't say it's fully bad. I kind of like the, you know, I guess the different aesthetic. This staircase that immediately goes from a wide step to an incredibly narrow step halfway down, requiring that you move to the other side of the staircase to avoid tumbling to your death. On paper, great. Magical. Perfect for a Disney kids movie aesthetic. But in reality, the only reason I could think you'd justify getting this is if you plan on secretly murdering friends and family for insurance money. I mean, God forbid you have a coffee machine upstairs, because there is no way you can trust yourself walking down here when you've just woken up. Blast from the past. Before grounded outlets, found in a thrift store. It's the brand new, not anymore though, 4-plug outlet. Saves space, much neater. If you can literally hear the electricity, that just means it's working. Doesn't seem like the safest art installation to place next to a bike path. Why are they made them pointy? Why would you do that on purpose? Let alone having the pointy bits point at an angle. It's like asking to get caught in someone's wheel. Thanks, I hate pay-per-use spike benches. Well, in this thing's defense, no, I'm not hating on homeless people. No. This was actually an art installation, if I recall my internet history correctly. It's more so a little call out on all the government facilities that are like, hey, let's just kick the homeless people away from this area instead of, try to actually provide for them. People falling into the water because they think this is a gravel road. Hot tip, city who has this problem, maybe don't build a signpost that looks like it's just coming from the ground. Just saying, I feel like a rock, a bit of string, and a buoy would be much more, I guess, visually signifying than this signpost. So on the bright side, that man got a chance to test the depth feature of his Apple Watch.
Wow, it works as deep as 3 meters!
Fluffy John equals designer petri dish. I want to know who are buying these things that they think these companies need to actually keep making such modern, upkept designs. In good news, there's only 949 people to find, so come on now, people. This is one of those times where it's okay to dox. It's not. Well, burning to death at the mall because I accidentally ran for the photorealistic Pixar fire extinguisher sticker. Oh look, the water boy's doing the face the Disney executives are gonna make when they realize it was kind of their fault. The poles in this hallway painted to match the design on the wall. Those poles have rolled a 5 stealth check at most. Yeah, sorry. I'm really into Baldur's Gate 3 now, so I'm going to make a lot of D&D references for the next, month of videos tops. I'm sorry, it's just... I like it, okay? I'm a dragonborn, and I can shoot acid, which, honestly, I like to pretend it's pee that I'm, peeing on my enemies, because it gives them acid damage. A door leading to stairs. Now, if we just go across the hallway, we'll see... Oh my gosh. Are you okay?
Let's look at the kitchen again. And after that, the hospital.
Oh God!
Just a 10-minute drive away.
Hang on.
Next to the school, so local area.
Just stay still. You see the wiring going right. A truck almost knocked it down just going under it on a rainy day. Wow, is that a normal street or is it just the local electrical grid? Well, if I'm ever falling out of a plane and the parachute fails, I know where to aim. Actually, probably not there. I get electrocuted and die. This is why I know I would never survive in any sort of disaster scenario. My first thought is the one I'm gonna jump for, and by the time I have the second thought, I'm dead. This ramp drop-off at a school. It's 30 centimeters plus drop, by the way. And correct me if I'm wrong, but that ramp goes straight into a wall. I guess that's one way to slow people down. Treacherous stairs at Costa Rican Airbnb. Oh, that is uncomfortable to look at. I mean, who ever walks downstairs with such a wide stance? Honestly, me, but because it's silly and I like to be silly as I walk downstairs. That's completely different circumstance though. I'm not doing it because I'm trying to survive. Take your kids to the newest local playground, inspired by the fun family movie Hereditary. Millie Shapiro approved and tested. Moves to a new apartment. Is this safe? Ah, looks like you got the landlord special in electrical installation. Design first, design second, safety third. Well, thank goodness I have a solid 10 minutes during this serious emergency to figure out what this emergency is telling me to do. Sandwich. Jesus, no! You think the best way to prove your faith is by going to church? No, it's by sleeping here. If your God loves you, he'll break physics to keep this intact. Children's car seat from the 1950s. I mean, that's kind of cute. I can't easily see how that's not safe at all, but still, look, it's got a little tiny steering wheel. That's amazing. Wish I grew up around that time. No seat belts. I could hear electricity in the walls. Safest time alive, I reckon. Cook 6 hot dogs in less than 60 seconds with this Presto hot dogger. It works by passing 120 volts of electrical current directly through the hot dogs. It also trips the GFCI outlets as soon as it's plugged in. It's so simple though. Almost nothing could go wrong. Are you sure that's a hot dog cooker? It looks like something from the Saw franchise. I love the strategy of this product though. Essentially TNT the food until it's cooked. Outlet in the shower. What could possibly go wrong? I'd also love to make notice to the bare minimum effort made into making this bathroom. Sink cabinet, well, no, I'm sorry, that's gonna jack up the rent by at least $70 a week. But back to the power outlets, obviously they're there to charge your phone, or a hairdryer, or your toaster. What? Adult melatonin gummy packaging has similar packaging to kids with 10 times the dose. Now, look, it's fine as long as you have 10 kids to share one gummy with.
Installed the slide, boss.
Whee! Like a police officer. It's kind of telling where they maxed out their budget. One slip and a hospital trip. For a second, I thought that table had lost one of its legs, but no. Look at its design. It's meant to have 3 legs. Why would you do that? An unusual cuboidal stairway in the small village of San Agustin Etla in Mexico. Osaka, for anyone who actually wants to know how to pronounce these things. No, wait, scratch that. It's Oaxaca. I was actually technically more right the first time. Oh, wow. Oaxacans were playing Minecraft before it was cool. Need a power outlet? Just snap this onto the wire of an existing device. Oh boy, this doesn't look like an old product either. Man, we were very experimental back then, weren't we? Almost tripped from the uneven flooring in this mosque. I love that they took the effort to try and sneak it. Just mask it with a large carpet or rug. Also love the green screen wall effect. That's pretty cool. You guys do some like action movies or something in your mosques? Let's hope you can keep your balance going up and down these stairs. That's no longer stairs. That's just stone ladder. Finish your food. Stand up. Turn around. One wrong step, you're into the abyss. This photo is showing a terrible display of what I'm actually looking at here because I can't tell if that's like depth or that's just a table in the way, but yes, that's a very noticeable drop right next to some chairs, which are barrels. Okay, you do you. This very steep and unstable staircase in my Airbnb. What is that even made from? The old leg rests of chairs? I get being mindful of like your consumerism, but this looks as like the most frugal attempt at stairs I've ever seen. The forbidden steering wheel. Hope you don't have to make any drastic sharp turns to the right. Gate is held shut with a zip tie. Just gotta zoom all the way down to there. The Madagascar penguins have seen some unpleasant stuff. They're not his eyeballs. They're 2 worms trying to burrow out of his skull after having a good feed. Because a giant moving mirror reflecting the sun into the eyes of other drivers isn't a road hazard at all. Alright, which mother was it? Who didn't give their child enough attention? On the other hand, maybe they're just a huge fan of invisibility and this is their best attempt at it. Now, I wonder if this is a terrible design or just the designer wanted to cut someone's finger off by placing the power switch behind the fan blade? Whoa, hang on, what? Yeah, no, I have no computational skills in my brain to comprehend how this is logical. This telephone pole in Hsinchu City, Taiwan. Nah, see, look, they got the yellow and black lines on it, so it's safe now. So what if you technically still have to go over the 2 yellow lines that are clearly defined where you're not allowed to cross over on the road? It's all good. The tale of 2 urban vehicles, each carrying 1 person getting lunch. My 12 kilogram 90s Specialized and the 3400 kilogram Ford Super Duty. Insecure men are going to be the death of this planet.
Yeah, you're just jealous of my big twat. It go honk honk, and so I have big wee.
Plastic tea light. This was not a product that was tested by the manufacturer. That, or the slight toxicity in the air from the melting plastic, is part of the feature. Game developers do it, why can't other companies? Having 2 people on that is dangerous. Oh, they know. It's just that mother told them that they can only afford 1 of them, so, you know, this is their way of settling that. The stairs in this theater. Oh my god! I can imagine the builders who were tasked with this were so stressed. One of the rare times a building company would not want to be put on record for building something. Now, I'm curious about this. How? What is the story here? My theory is that whoever owns this building also owned some local playground, and that local playground got removed, but they didn't have anywhere to put this playground, so they were like, screw it, on the roof. Also, paint the building like McDonald's so it fools and confuses the kids. These are stairs. Ugh, I feel myself falling over just looking at this image. Fire extinguisher or flamethrower? Or does extinguisher need to look for another job?
Wait, what?
Yeah, sorry, buddy. Oh god, no. Don't take me back there. Don't trigger me back to year 10's career day convention expo thing that we visited and how I really needed to pee and I saw a sign for men's up on the wall there, but then I didn't realize that it was actually for the other part of the wall and I went into to realize it was the women's cubicle and I was just stuck in the women's toilet cubicle for like 20 solid minutes because I was too afraid to leave because I was really scared what people would think of me. Yeah, good times. Thankfully, the only stuff I'm stressed about now is if I have money for the end of the week.
Little too close to where cars go.
Oh, it's fine. It's not like cars have any sort of thing that's combustible within them that can cause explosions. Silly. That's only in video games. Gear shifter in a car I was in. Took me a solid 5 minutes to find it when I first got in. Wait, what? What's being shifted there? You're just pushing buttons. I don't get this. Why are cars now being designed to be more difficult to utilize? Like, it's easy to access the gear shift if it's right beside you. If it's with all the other buttons, then you're kind of having to spend a solid second to be like, okay, which button am I trying to aim for? Also, shut up. I'm not being an old boomer. Look, I kind of am. Let's be real. I'm sulking. This tiny, almost invisible ledge has made multiple people trip up. And it's on a balcony. Yeah, the black tiling. That's the extra little ledge of height that they decided, yeah, let's put that just on top and not try to make it measure out with the rest of the balcony at all. Yeah, it's fine if they trip. I mean, the handrail's there. Yeah, if they fall, there's the pool. Don't know about you, but this would make me trip over everything. Oh, wow. I'm losing my center of gravity just by staring at this. Seriously, it's like I look at one part and the rest of the wall is just moving on its own. Stop it. Stop. Stay still. Saw this moving truck on the highway. Now, how am I supposed to scan that QR code? Always move with a happy ending, eh? Well, look, if you're thirsty enough, just get your friend to take the wheel. You could always just try the tactic they did in Toy Story. It worked for them pretty well. They even got to fly around for a bit. That's fun. The location of the garbage disposal switch in my apartment. Just begging to take a finger or two someday. Yeah, I'm convinced that the designer of your apartment is the creator of Saw, just trying to lay as low as possible but still get their fix of bodily mutilation.
Oh, you leaned into the sink like anyone else would and you lost your hand. Oh, no, that's your own fault. You shouldn't have leaned.
No, you can't get your hand back. It's a lesson. That's how I teach things in this Saw franchise. I mutilate you so you learn.
A 7.4 volt micro USB cable. Wow. I assume that's a lot. I actually don't know anything about voltage. That's probably something I should know. I feel that should be something that's common sense among the populace in this day and age of technology. I did try to quickly Google this, but it's really just confusing me too much, like amps and voltage and watts and milliamps or megaamps. I'm just going to move on from this. I'll rely on you in the comments to educate me, please. Stairway to heaven. Heaven being the secret entrance to that McDonald's playground on that building.
Don't tell the kids. I don't want to get sued.